Hello everyone, and welcome to Stories with Scott. Today we're going to read this lovely book, Dragon v Dinosaur, Witch with an Itch, by Helen Baugh and Deborah Allwright. The littlest witch and the wizard, her twin, were both very stubborn and both liked to win. So when a red envelope plopped on the mat, in no time at all it had started a spat. "I want to open it, give it to me!" The witch and the wizard just could not agree. They pulled and they tugged till the envelope tore, and the paper inside floated down to the floor. "Please come to my fancy dress party at 3. There's a prize for best costume and cream cake for tea." "My costume," the witch said, "will beat all the rest." "No," cried the wizard, "mine will be best." The witch knew at once what she wanted to be, and she uttered a spell in a voice full of glee. "Hobble and bobble and bobbity bess, make me look just like a pretty princess." Her outfit was perfect. She wore a gold crown and rosy pink shoes and a pale lilac gown. She whirled and she waltzed round and round in her dress, and no doubt her costume would bring her success. The wizard's wand started to quiver and glow as he chanted his spell in a voice deep and low. "Abracadabra, dabracadown, make me look just like a colourful clown." Bing! His green hair was curly, he had a red nose, a long purple shoes that curled up at the toes. He threw pails of glitter all over the place and squirted blue goo in his poor sister's face. The witch, dripping goo, was incensed at his cheek. She pointed her wand and started to speak. "Hobble and bobble and flippity flip, make me the captain of a pirate ship." With eye patch and parrot and sharp silver hook, the witch was delighted with her pirate look. She made a dramatic piratic marauder, a captain of chaos and rampant disorder. The wizard was speechless. What could he do now? He thought long and hard with a deep furrowed brow. "Abracadabra and dabra delight, make me a dashing and valiant knight." His helmet, his sword, and his armour were shiny. He felt big and brave, even though he was tiny. The contest continued for 10 minutes longer. First she was bigger, and then he was stronger. Then she was furry, and then he was hairy. Then she was spooky, and then he was scary. Ooh. This couldn't go on. They had reached a stalemate. Their battle would never be done at this rate. Then the witch thought of something, a genius spell, the one that would win her the fight, she could tell. "Hobble and bobble and dippity-door, make me a hungry and huge dinosaur. Roar!" Quick as a flash, she grew 10 times her size, with sharp pointed teeth and green angry eyes. The wizard, afraid that he might end up eaten, had one spell to try out before he was beaten. "Abracadabra and dabracaflagon, make me a ginormous fire-breathing dragon." Quick as a flash, he grew 10 times his size, with hot smoky breath and red flashing eyes. The two deadly beasts were preparing to fight, one willing to burn and one ready to bite. They seemed to forget they were sister and brother, each thinking only of harming the other. But then the huge dinosaur started to twitch. Her beastly behaviour had summoned the itch. The witch got an itch when she did something wrong, and with danger involved it was sure to be strong. The dinosaur started to wiggle and roar, then scritching and scratching crashed down to the floor. Boop! 2 precious wands took the force of the fall. With that great big bottom, they'd no chance at all. Oops! The spells were both broken, thanks to the itch. The battle was over for wizard and witch. "But look at our wands," cried the twins in despair. "Our magic has gone, so now what will we wear?" The party got started at 3 on the dot, with loads of great fancy dress costumes to spot. A teapot, a starfish, a robot, a snake, a giant who ate lots and lots of cream cake, a spaceman, a flower, a mermaid, a lizard, but nothing was seen of the witch or the wizard. So who won the prize for best fancy dress? The fairy, the monkey? No, you'll never guess. The wizard and witch won best costume of all, for the giant who turned out to be 2 twins tall. And when new ones arrived, they knew just what to do. A treat was in store for their friends old and new. The twins used their magic to play, not to fight, so the spells worked out well, with no itchies in sight. That was a beautiful story, The Witch with an Itch, Dragon vs. Dinosaur, by Helen, Baugh and Deborah Allwright. Thank you very much for joining me on Stories with Scott. See you next time.